Okay, hey y'all. So, I know it's been going around on the interwebs. So here is my contribution to this right here. This oh man, can you even see it? This green tea mask stick. By Median. Median, right? So let's do it because I'm gonna sit here, put this stuff on my face, and then you're going to learn how I got my money back because this bad boy costs $24.99 based on the Instagram ad that I saw, and I paid through PayPal. So let's do it. So it's supposed to, you're supposed to put it on your face, you're like, do like this, ooh wee. Look at that. Oh yeah. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, we're gonna put it on the face. I'm gonna put it all around here. And let's just go. Just to say hello. How are you? Put it up on my nose. Okay. Why not? Let's do the T-zone. Let's do here. You remember I used to talk about T-zone back in the day? Like my T-zone, my T-zone. Whatever. All right, so T-zone. Okay. And then, so some videos that I watched before, but some of these videos were done like in February. They were like, oh, the instructions are in like Chinese. Well, these instructions are in English. And then just read Note 1. Before using a skincare product, it is recommended that you try a small amount on the skin behind the ear or the inner arm of the arm. If there is an abnormal reaction, it is recommended to stop using it. 2. Store it at room temperature and avoid light, and place it in a place out of reach of children. Do not use for children under 3 years of age. Then let's see. So it reads here, how to use. After cleansing and toning, open the product to remove the transparent protective cover. Rotate to push out an appropriate amount of paste and evenly apply on the face, avoiding the eye area and tips. Wait for 10 to 15 minutes, then rinse with water. So I did this mask situation a few days ago. This mask stick. Because I was like, you know what? I really believe that this is going to suck the dirt out of my pores. Ha. Spoiler alert, it does not. But still keep watching the video, right? So what I did was I ordered this back in like, I think the beginning of August. And they didn't waste any time taking the money out of my PayPal account. You know, that transaction like happened within a day. So $24.99 gone. So I'm sitting there and I'm like, okay, bet. All right. So I'm watching. Sorry, I dropped some stuff. So I'm watching like the mail. I'm like, okay, it's been 3 weeks. Where's my product? And then like 4th week came. So then I submit a complaint to PayPal, and I'm just basically like, hey, company that sold me this, I no longer want the product. Can you just refund my money? Because I haven't received a shipping confirmation, like nothing, right? Lo and behold, they respond in PayPal and they're like, oh, well, we shipped it out like last week. And then they provide a tracking number. Huh? Really? So they provided a tracking number and I was like, okay, bet. And they're like, it should be there within a few days. So then I checked the tracking number. They say they processed the order on September 1st. I ordered the product back in August. So why didn't they process the order in August? But then they're shipping it out on September 1st. It didn't leave the warehouse in the online seller in, this is Seattle, Washington. So this is the package that it came in. It didn't come from China. It came from Seattle, Washington, right? So I'm like, okay, bet. Seattle, Washington, okay. And then magically it arrived. So then I said, okay, well, here we go. So then I'm like, okay, let me follow these directions. Let me do all this stuff and let me put this thing on my face. So I do it and I let it sit for like 15 minutes. Nothing happens. As you're going to see in this video, nothing happens. So I say, well, this sucks. So then I go back into PayPal and I say, I want a full refund because your marketing was deceptive. And so then they respond and they're like, oh, we're sorry you're unhappy with the product. We'll send you another one. And I respond back, no, I don't want another one. So then outside of PayPal, they send me an email to like one of my email accounts. And they're like, Miss, we're so sorry that, you're unfortunately you don't like the product, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, yeah, I just want a full refund. And they're like, well, no. And I said, huh? And they're like, well, to compensate for your time, we will offer you $8. We'll refund you $8 and you can keep the product. I counter that with, y'all can kiss my hootie hoo hoo, and I want a full refund. I said, and I'll send the product back to you. I'll send it back to Seattle, Washington. I'll send it back to Seattle, Washington, because that's where it came from. Even though it's manufactured in China, Seattle, Washington, right? Online seller in Seattle, Washington. So then they were like, well, miss, we pay for international shipping, and it would just cost way too much. You can keep the product. So then I was like, I still want a full refund. So then they came up to $12, and I was like, nah. I said no, and they were like, well, again, we paid for international shipping, blah blah blah. So then when they were doing that, I went back into PayPal and opened up a dispute, and I took there's another black woman on YouTube that did a video, and I put her link in the dispute, and I put this white woman's link in the dispute as well. And I was like, this stuff doesn't work. Oh, that's what it was. I watched the white woman's video, but then I put the black woman's link into the dispute box, because she even had videos from the ads on Instagram that showed that it would do all this stuff. And I was like, I said, again, your product was deceptive. I said, not only did I have to wait like 4 to 5 weeks to receive this product, I said, it doesn't even work. I said, and you're out here scamming people. You're scamming them for their money. I said, and if you should be honest in your marketing. I said, and I want a full refund. That's it. So it was quiet for like a day or two. Then they start blowing me up on my email account, like external email account that's not associated with PayPal. And they're like, Miss, we are so sorry that that this didn't work for you, and we noticed that you opened up a dispute. And I'm like, yeah, I did. And they're like, we will offer you a full refund, but can you drop the dispute? And I responded with, what's that? And I responded with, how do I know that you're going to refund me if I drop this dispute? Because in PayPal, if you close out the dispute, like saying it's been resolved, you can't reopen that particular dispute again, according to what it reads on PayPal's website. So then I was like, we have this electronic file of like emails going back and forth. I need you to pay me because this is ridiculous. This product doesn't work. You guys are trash. Listen, $24.99 right here. $24.99 right here. Now listen, I could go get some green tea powder, some green tea. I can get some of that Aztec clay that we used to use to put in our hair and stuff, mix it all together and put the goddamn thing on my face, and then it will suck up all the things in my face, and then I can rinse it off, and I think it'll suck some poor grime out of my face. This ain't doing it. So, needless to say, I went back in because I was like, God, I'm going to trust that this is going to work out. I dropped the dispute in PayPal. A few hours later, this is another thing. So when they were like, well, you need to drop the dispute because we will issue you a refund. However, it's going to cost more fees. On top, we're going to have dispute fees that we have to pay along with issuing your refund. that is not my problem. And that is not in my ministry. But okay. So then I thought about it and I was like, God, I think they're giving me their word. Let's do it. I dropped the dispute. And lo and behold, a few hours later, they're like, hey, we've issued you a refund. And I said, look at God. So I went back into PayPal and I looked and it was like, refund initiated on September 24th. Refund should hit your account on September 28th. Look at God. So that's all I have to say. And I just say, if you want your money back and you paid through PayPal, then I think you should go ahead and get your money back, because people out here scamming, they scamming for real, and it's just highly disrespectful. So with all that said and done, it's been about 10 minutes and oh my gosh, look, it actually works. It doesn't work. Listen, these are black seeds. See that? Black seeds. But I feel like that's what they do in the commercial. They do that in the commercial. I'm just doing it like that. Bam. And then, then it'll be like the cool music but I don't know how to do it right now because I don't have like real good editing software just yet, but I will speak it into existence and get me a new camera. Come on, YouTube. But look. So then when they wipe it off, black seeds, see that? Look at that. Yeah. So if you want your money back, you can get it back, especially if you paid through PayPal. You can get it back. Just do what I did. If you have any questions, let me know. Let me know how you've been scammed in the comments below. So I'm going to wash this off because it ain't doing nothing. It ain't been doing nothing. And we got scammed. No more scammers. Okay. Now, as I like to sign off, I say, keep on snacking. Don't be stupid. Be compassionate and keep on snacking. Bye.